What's up, guys? Disclosure Artist here, and today I'm doing a protocol results video. In the past, I have made videos, if you've been following me, regarding a detox protocol, a super soldier protocol, as well as an ascension protocol, where I took multiple products, tested them on myself, and reported the results to you. Most recently, I did a detox update where I detailed my response to the algae, the spirulina, the zeolites, the bentonites, the iodine, those products there. You can check those out in my previous video, detox updates, where I also made an interception and said that I would be starting the carbon 60, C60 detox to see what that was like. I have to say, I took it at the same time or right before I began my cycle of Ormus, which I have now completed. This bottle is empty, and I could tell you honestly that I felt maybe 1% boost in energy, cognitive function from this. I'm sure whatever it was doing was happening mostly inside my body, and my body thanks me for doing so. When you lead a healthy lifestyle and you consciously avoid certain things, it's probably more difficult to feel the difference because you're already perhaps in the upper echelon of health of society. I have to say, while taking this product as described, it definitely did induce lucid dreaming. I will be making videos in my dream logs coming up. If you guys are following that, you know what I'm talking about. Where I will be detailing exactly what those dreams were as a result of what I was doing at the time and taking Ormus. I also bought another bottle of Ormus because I plan to cycle it in and out of my regular pattern of living, because I find it to be a positive, probably the most positive of all of those products that I've tried so far. I will be, in the future, starting a new product, BPC 157, Body Protection Compound. I'm looking into it to see what it does with regards to healing and improving the human body. That will be in an upcoming video, but for the most part, I wanted to discuss a contact that I made and lost in a very short period of time with regards to getting this information out to you guys. Because I think it's the right thing to do, and I'm going to continue to do the videos that I'm making, regardless of the danger, because I know that this person and I had a 45-minute correspondence, and then they ghosted me, probably because they realized what it is I'm doing, who I am talking about, and what I am trying to accomplish. They don't want to implicate themselves, and I understand that. And I certainly don't want to get anybody in any heat. But I have reason to believe that this person disappeared because they're simply afraid of what might happen. And I have explicit information that will back up that claim, and I will get into that in a second. But the reason I have this information at all is because I went above and beyond for a friend who is a friend of my partner's, and they live in a world where they're not really accepting any alternative information regarding health. They believe everything from the medical industry. So, we have these people in our lives. We still care about them. We're still doing our best to try to help them. And I ended up getting a lot of information from this person. And after, like I said, about 45 minutes of vetting them, I reached the apex of the conversation where they were no longer comfortable discussing any more information regarding a certain subject because of the way that the world is anyway. Needless to say, I'm going to give you the long and short of what I was able to extract from them. Ultimately, they mentioned a product called Quantum Defense, which they let me know was Indian stuff, that is very good for the human body. Going to look into it. This person is the maker of the Origin 22 product, that the stem cells that I was taking earlier in the summer. Ultimately, this product just ended up kind of messing up my GI tract. They told me to take it on an empty stomach at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I know that it's made with bovine stem cells, so it kind of messed up my, I'm not gonna lie, it messed up my internal organs for about 3 weeks. But you know, again, if somebody has this issue, I have family members who do, perhaps it'll work different for them. They mentioned that that they no longer make this product, as a matter of fact, because of the state of the world being shut down and everything. But if somebody were in need of this type of materials, they would be able to acquire them on Amazon. And the product is basically an off-brand of what I was taking, and it's called GI Regenerate. Of course, you can reprogram everything in the body, starting with the stomach, because everything gets moved throughout the body from that point. This individual that I'm seeking to help was in an accident, and they're simply not healing. So my contact mentioned to me that they should take a product called Meebo, M-E-E-B-O, which is a topical gel that you can also purchase off of Amazon. And it's essentially burn cream, but it induces healing on every level. It's like a scar gel. And if anybody has any healing that they need to do in stubborn parts of the body, get yourself some Meebo, essentially. They were talking to me about anti-aging and healing and things of this nature. We had a discussion regarding a specific TENS unit called Abazzia, A-B-A-Z-Z-I-A. This machine costs about $3,500, but it's supposedly incredible for the human body. We were talking about Edgar Cayce and seaweed bleeds and liquid ostrich oil and organic keratin A and things of this nature. She mentioned to me that the best detox you can do is something called glutathione gold, and it's made by a company called Pure Therapeutics. She mentioned to me eng3corp.com, where you can get a device called a NanoV, and she mentioned something about using it 10 times and causing amazing results. But ultimately, like I said, we reached the pinnacle of the conversation where she was discussing an $18,000 super healing device, which ultimately, from what I gather, is probably a, let's call it exotic technology. And when I was probing her about how it works, she was reluctant to answer because of what the repercussions might be, but my intuition is telling me that, and you can look it up, and the technology will back up what I'm saying. You program essentially what you want into the machine, and it delivers it to your body. Now, this is obviously another level of AI with access with regards to healing the human body that most people do not have access to. And I know I'm perhaps stepping on toes and treading into dangerous territory when I discuss this stuff, but we're living in crazy times, and even though statistics might speak to the fact that a lot of us sell each other out, I've seen what humans are capable of, and I know that we are worth saving. And the technology I'm discussing right now is called Trinfinity 8. All right, that's all for now, guys. Take care.